Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. This one is about Finesse2tymes going off on Jay Prince, and Jay Prince Jr. feel that his finances ain't right. He want out his contract. Pay attention. I want you to watch this video. This is a live video of Finesse2tymes, him speaking and expressing his problems with these two men. But I want you to see how a man spiral out of control. And I'm going to want y'all to explain in the comments if you think that, you know, Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr. is right or wrong, or Finesse2tymes is right or wrong. The reason why I say that is Jay Prince Jr. Jay Prince took Finesse2tymes out the hood. Honeycomb Brazy was locked up. He called them. He let him know that, you know, he was having issues, is what Finesse told Honeycomb. Honeycomb then turned around and called Jay Prince and them. And then they winds up picking him up when Finesse was allegedly having problems over there in his hometown of Memphis. So now he take him from all of that and he make him this big platinum star. And now you're going to see a video of him expressing how he feels about these two men that dusted him off and made him a big platinum star. And pay attention to what he's saying. The video, he's high as hell. We're going to just let that be known, right? But that's why this video is, you know, we're going to do an intervention. So if anyone that know him, reach out to him, tell him to reach out to me. I'll put my number on the screen so y'all know how to find me. But we definitely need to talk to this brother because he's heading down a suicidal path, and that's what we're trying to prevent. So before we go any further, get any further ado and all that, let's go to intro.
Hey, yo, keep it going, 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 keep it going. Mecca what? Mecca audio, Mecca what? Mecca audio, Mecca what? Mecca audio, Mecca what? Mecca audio. I like the way it's going down.
All right, you know what it is. Unique Mecca Audio, man. We're going to have Finesse2tymes jump in. I'm going to play the tape so you can understand. But before we go any further, I want to say this video is not about hate. It's about concern. What we're seeing is pain talking, not logic. Because Finesse2tymes is going through a lot of pain. He's not speaking too much logic right now. And you're seeing when frustration is real loud in someone's head, but accountability is real quiet. Being emotional don't make you right. It makes you exposed. And that's what Finesse2tymes is doing right now. Right now, he's exposing himself. And I suggest y'all watch this all the way to the end. It's only 16 minutes, but I'm going to give a good commentary at the end, and I'm going to show you how this comes in as far as when Biggie Smalls got the bag and lost his life, and everybody looked at Diddy that he was responsible because you give a man the bag, but you don't tell him what to do when he get the bag or how to invest the bag. And you know you're giving a man that's coming out the hood that don't have any business, financial, accounting sense. So I think when they get these contracts, they should put all that in place so we don't have what we get ready to witness here today. But let me bring Finesse2tymes in. Bear with him. He gets real emotional, quiet at times, but it's worth watching all the way to the end. So make sure you subscribe. If you're not subscribed, then hit the notification bell. All right? And put comments in because we're trying to help get back in the algorithm, and the comments is what they call engagement. All right? Let's go. Let's go. Check them out.
You know what hurt me the most?
What?
I'm dealing with motherfuckers who they daddy worth $300-something million, bro. My mama and dad ain't never been worth $10,000.
Okay. So no disrespect, but whose fault is that? They need to put the work in, like the Princes put in, and like everyone else put in, including all you viewers putting in. You can't watch someone else's bag and say, this person got this much, but I ain't got nothing. and you got to work a little harder so you can get something. But you can't sit there talking about what the next person got and what you don't have when you haven't put in the work to get it. And even the mental, physical, and emotional trauma that comes with getting that type of money. Let's get it going.
Take 10.
And see how high he is.
God for them.
What drug you think he using? Put it in the comments. What drug you think he's on?
You telling me? I did all this. Rob, kill, stole, deceived, fought, died, lied. Just to be, nigga, you got me fucked up. I ain't brazen, nigga. You have to kill me for shit. I'm one of the ones. You have to put it right here to make me believe it. You have to put it right here.
What substance you think he on?
To make me believe. I did all my life in prison. Harden knowledge. Everything I say. It was for them. Nigga. The fuck you think it was for, nigga? Not you. I'm not you greedy bitches. You niggas. You niggas don't do it for the future. Nigga, fuck time. Nigga, I ain't tripping. Nigga, do it for y'all self. Niggas, and all the blogs ain't gonna post it. You niggas want all the money. When Elon Musk worth $800 billion. It shows you that there's no limit to the American dollar. So what the fuck is you niggas crossing each other out for? There's no limit. Don't hit me.
You didn't feel because of the people around you. You're hurting mentally, emotionally, and chemically, bro.
You greedy motherfucker. You greedy motherfucker. You greedy motherfuckers. You greedy motherfucker.
Just watch this to the end.
You greedy motherfucker. Little baby. All you niggas who seek money. I never seek the money. I just wanted for me and my family to be comfortable. You niggas that made it about the money.
It's sad he say that because look at the warring going on between his brother No Love, his mother cussing him out, everybody attacking him. This go to show you that money is the root of all evil, as we heard growing up. We're just watching it in real lifetime, but instead of watching it and learning from it and understanding it and comprehending it, we watching it for entertainment. Anytime you see somebody's downfall spiral out of control, those are the videos get the most clicks. You say something positive, you get a couple of views. But you talk about somebody, I mean, and that's what's so sad. We're watching this man spiral out of control. They dusted him off from an old dusty rock in the projects, and they made him into this shining diamond, and now he's spiraling back into that dusty rock. Get a grip on your life, my brother. Get a grip on your life. You didn't fail because of the people around you, like I was saying. You're hurting mentally, emotionally, and chemically because you're high. Substance use don't create problems. It reveals them. A real boss checks his mind before he blames others. The mental health conversation, right? No shame. Strong men still need help. Don't be ashamed to ask for help. Therapy ain't weakness, it's maintenance. You know, like getting maintenance done on your car. You get maintenance done on your car engine. Sometimes you need maintenance done on your engine, which is your mind. You know, prison taught me untreated pain always collects interest. If you don't deal with the pain, you're going to get way more problems coming from it than anything. If you got to talk, right? If you got to talk to a psych, do that. That's survival. You keep your car's survival alive by taking it to the shop to get the engine maintenance. So sometimes we need to get our engine maintenance. From dust to diamond. Let's be honest about this, right? Finesse, you came from nothing. You had no leverage, no safety net, no nothing. That's why you reached out to Honeycomb Brazy. Honeycomb Brazy then in turn turned you on to the bag. You get to the bag, you shit on Honeycomb Brazy, and now your hustle karma is coming back to haunt you. I'm just speaking the facts from a street point of view. I'm gonna get into this right now, right? Let it play enough of that with that he's dealing with, because all that is substance abuse, and I ain't got no pity for that, because we all done been there and done that. Now, you sitting here and you going through all of this, right? Because prison taught me, like I said, that untreated pain always collects interest. Ain't nothing wrong with talking to a psych. You came from nothing. You had no leverage, no nothing. Honeycomb Brazy pointed you in the right direction. You forgot about Honeycomb Brazy, left him behind, shitted on him, had all types of, videos, and you going back and forth with this man that was there for you when you needed him in the hustle game. And he was in the belly of the beast, and he still reached out and gave you a helping hand. Then you got that and you shit on that hand. I mentioned that before. And I'm going to tell you now, no disrespect from a street point of view. I got no mercy, no feelings towards nothing you're going through, not even your substance abuse. But from the 62-year-old man sitting in front of you, I feel your pain and I understand your pain. And that's why I'm telling you that your pain is coming from you shitting on Brazy. Because you still got your feet in the streets, so you're still dealing with that hustle God. And I know everybody say, oh, it's only one God. Oh, yes, there's only one God. But God is infinite. He's with everything. And I'm not saying God told us to poison community or God knew it or, allowed it or nothing. Sometimes God let us choose our own will. That's why he gave us a will, the will to choose. And sometimes we make the wrong one and he sees how it plays out. And when he feels that enough is enough, then he gives us a drastic wake-up call. This young man needs another drastic wake-up call. Somebody saw value, right? When the world saw you as a risk, Finesse. The princess saw you at value when the world saw you as a risk. They didn't just open a door. They changed your zip code, bro. The zip codes that we could only dream of. That's polishing a diamond, not exploiting one. So I don't know if I could go with they exploited you. Everybody say, oh, this one in a bad contract. I mean, that's why you get lawyers. You had the will to get a lawyer, because remember, God gave you the will, right? J. Prince and J. Prince Jr., right? The other side. Let's just to the other side. They didn't owe you anything. Let's just get that right off the bat. They invested time, reputation, and resources in you. They brought you into rooms you couldn't buy access to, that you didn't even know existed, right? Leadership ain't control, it's guidance. They guide you into all the right places and got you over $1 million that you bragging about wearing these big jewels. So they guided you in the right direction. But then on the flip side, they should have put people in place or helped you get people in place to be able to continue to guide you, but on a financial, spiritual, emotional aspect, because you are an investment under their company. So I understand that side you're saying too. So I'm not picking sides. I'm just giving it to you real because this is a gangster channel. So everything y'all thinking, you know, I'm telling you. Now, right? Money problems don't start with other people. Spending fast don't mean earning smart. Lifestyle inflation kills more rappers than the streets, so you understand. When money is gone, the ego looks more like a villain. You know what I mean? When the money is gone, your ego look more like a villain. Accountability is cheaper than resentment. Just take accountability that you screwed up the bag, dog. Or take accountability that you wasn't prepared when you sat down to sign that contract. But you signed it. And once you give your word is bond. Knock out that contract and go on with your life. Why spend all this time resenting all of this? Anger aimed wrong is self-destruction, and we're looking at self-destruction right in front of us. You can't be mad at the ladder for climbing up it the wrong way. You can't blame the mentor for your discipline slipping. You allowing your discipline to slip. You can't rewrite history because, you know, the present is uncomfortable. I don't like the way it is. I want to rewrite it. Growth starts when excuses end. Right, let me give you an OG check real quick, right? From me to you. I did a life sentence behind bad decisions unchecked. I learned pride plus pain equals prison. Reach out, sit down, get up. If you got to talk, I'm here. That's manhood, you know, and I'm going to put my number up there, right? Just so you understand where we at. Now, the message to the youth watching this, right? Talent don't protect you from self-sabotage, because what he's doing is self-sabotaging himself. Money don't heal trauma. So it don't matter how much money he make, he still got to deal with the trauma that he experienced. And he's speaking about all that even when he spoke, or he did all this time in jail. He want to be shot right here. I mean, come on, man. Loyalty without accountability becomes a liability. If someone lifts you up, you don't turn your pain into betrayal. And from a street point of view, that's what you did with Honeycomb Brazy. He lifted you up and pointed you in the right direction and got you in touch with the princes. And then this is how, I mean, if you repaid him that way, it was only a matter of time before you repaid the princes in the same manner, you know, because that's what people that don't stick to the code do. And this is not to disrespect you. I'm just speaking to you straight up OG to, you know, to another youngin'. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Yeah, I'm twice your age. Let's stop it, right? Now, this is the final jewel, right? The streets don't care how gifted you are, because you're very gifted. Success don't make excuses. Self-destruction. That's what you're dealing with, self-destruction. Healing is louder than ranting, right? Look within before you point towards others, because you know the old saying, you point one finger at somebody, you know what I mean? You got three more pointing at you. You see this? I got 3 fingers pointing at me as I'm pointing at you. So that's what happened when you point at somebody. Now, let me ask you all 10 questions before I cap this out. Is accountability harder than the struggle itself? When success fades, do we blame mentors and minors? Put it in the comments. We need this in the comment, man, right? So is money exposing who you already were? That's a question to you. Is money exposing who you already were? Do artists confuse guidance with control? Now, that's a good one. Do you feel that these rap artists can screw a label trying to guide them as them trying to control them? Can addiction turn gratitude into resentment? Right? Can addiction turn gratitude into resentment? Meaning, can it be his addiction that has him turning the gratitude he's supposed to feel towards Honeycomb Brazy into resentment? Or the addiction that he has turning the gratitude he's supposed to feel to the princess into resentment? See, this is going to go on with every phase of his life until he takes accountability. Who's responsible when the bag runs out? That's what this is about. The plug or the spender. When I'm on the street and I make my money and I done wasted all my money just like this young man, that's why I could speak on it. I couldn't turn around and blame the Connect. The Connect gave me everything I need to make the bag that I blew. So how can I be mad at the Connect? So how could Finesse be mad at the princess? Somebody tell me this. I don't understand this. Is ranting healing or avoiding the truth? You think he's ranting, trying to heal himself? Or you think he's just avoiding the truth? Do OGs get blamed when discipline disappears? Meaning, is Jay Prince getting blamed now that Finesse2tymes has let discipline disappear? Because what he's doing is that's a total disrespect to the game, not even to the princes. It's a disrespect to the game. It's like everyone that helped you, you shit on. That's what I'm seeing from the outside. If I'm wrong, like I said, I put my number up here. This ain't nothing to disrespect you. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing to disrespect nobody. I say something wrong, let me know. But I'm just letting you know what it is so that the youngins understand when they face with the same trials and tribulations that you face with now, they know how to deal with it. So you understand, right? Now, is pride the most expensive plug in hip hop? Is pride the most expensive plug in hip hop? That's what I want to know. All right? Would the streets have given him what mentorship did? Do you think the streets would have given Finesse2tymes what the mentorship of Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr. has given him? Now, y'all let me know what y'all think of this because I'm curious. And, make sure y'all subscribe to my daughter's YouTube channel, at Juanita Mecca Audio, my man Real Boss TTTV. You know what I mean? We do what we got to do. And Unique Mecca Audio Prison Stories. If you want the prison stories, let me tap out of here, man.
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
Fresh out the can of 26, heat back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca Audio.
Mecca what? Mecca Audio, Mecca what? Mecca Audio, Mecca what? Mecca Audio, Mecca what? Mecca Audio. And we gon' do it like we gon' do it like we keep it moving like we gotta do it like
Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top demon so shine. I let shorty go, she was wine. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be horn uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend an ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish there. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community ours, so we can give back